What's up Axie Fam, Pero here. In this video, I want to share with you my new team that helped me climb to the top 10 of this off-season. So the highlight of this team is this Disablosaur. This build is called a Disablosaur because of the two cards that disables the opponent's ability, namely the Kestrel and the Hotbot. So the Kestrel disables the opponent's horn cards while the Hotbot disables the opponent's mouth cards. So what's special about my Disablosaur is that this is one of the fastest Disablosaurs in the game at 48 speed. It also has high health of 56. So if we look at the marketplace, there are only 3 Disablosaurs with at least 48 speed. The other one is owned by AK, and then this one is a bird, so it's not really that strong. So next, let's take a look at the team composition that I run with my Disablosaur. So we have a Plant Tank with a Pocky and Hotbot, and then we have a Discard Bug in the middle, and then lastly we have the Disablosaur at the back. So I've already discussed the Disablosaur. Now let's take a look at our midline, the Discard Bug. So instead of the standard Discard Bug that runs a Snail Shell, we replace it with a Sandal for more damage. So I used to run this team as a Plant, Beast, and then Disablosaur at the back. But I find that against Aquas and Birds, the Midline Beast is not doing that much, which is why I replaced it with the Bug, the Discard Bug. So the Discard Bug is another highlight of my team, and as it serves 4 purposes. Number 1 is damage against tanks, so that's why we need Beast or Bug damage. And number 2 is it can stall the game. So in the same way, when we run Plant Aqua, we want our midline Aqua to have high shield. The Discard Bug can also serve that purpose because we have the Fishknack, which provides us with 80 shield, and then it also stuns if we are hit with an Aqua or Bird card, which is how we can brick wall into the mid game. Then both Sandal and Parasite also provide us with good amount of shield, so we can definitely brick wall the mid game. Third is this Discard Bug can also serve as a pseudo backliner. So one of the weaknesses of this Disablosaur team back when I was running it with the Beast was when I face against teams with backdoor like the Shrimpinator. So if they are able to hit my Disablosaur with a Garish Worm Shrimp and then it dies to poison, or if it immediately dies, then I find myself losing most of the time. So with this Discard Bug, because it has a 0 cost, even if our Disablosaur goes down first due to backdoors, the Discard Bug can still play like a backliner with a 0 cost. It can avoid stuns. Overall, this is still a decent 1v1 Axie. So last and the most important feature of the Discard Bug is actually that when you are in the 2v2. So the Discard Bug, with its discard, it actually sets up your backliner for the 1v1, because during the 2v2 your opponent would likely play cards in their midline, and then as you play your discards, you will actually most likely be discarding your opponent's backline cards, meaning that when you face off in the 1v1 against their backline, your Disablosaur is more often than not gonna be disabling most of their cards, leaving them with no cards to play because your Discard Bug already discarded most of them. So next, for a Plant Tank, we have a Turnip for our Plant Tank with a Pocky and a Hotbot. So the Turnip Pocky Hotbot combo, or Turnip Pocky Pocky, or Turnip Hotbot Hotbot, is enough to kill a standard bird. And then our Pocky also receives bonus damage since we have a Bug in the midline, so we trigger the 10% bonus. And then this is just extra damage for their front tank, that's why we use a Pocky. So I use my Turnip because right now there are a lot of birds that use the double talk plus a Beast card, so it's very annoying. So I'm running a Turnip Tank right now so I can get rid of those pesky birds if ever. So overall, this team is very balanced and can win against most comps if played well. One matchup we don't fare well against is the double poison backdoor comp, since With this comp, we usually like to stall. Even in the 1v1 with the Disablosaur, you stall them by disabling their cards and chip away at their backliner little by little. So if they have a double poison comp, the poisons may end up killing our backliner first, or sometimes they leave most of our Axies alive so that we don't draw that many cards into our backline, making it a bit hard. That being said, it is not a matchup we cannot win. It's just a little bit unfavorable. And then in most other matchups, you can win the 1v1 against their opponent backline relatively easily, especially if your discard bug is able to discard most of their cards beforehand. Okay, so we're up against a plant Aqua with a peculiar build with a Tri-Spikes Aqua instead of a Perch. I guess this is for a higher shield. And then the backline with the Ronin. So we'll just try to kill his tank or deal damage to his tank. So that's good because we get to steal one. Then our bug should actually survive, yeah. Oh, that was a nice crit. So we should be able to kill his plant next turn. That is, I think, enough. No, it's not enough. That's fine. So we can order it like this. So he has only 2 cards previous turn. Let's try playing the cards. Yeah, so this game is pretty much forfeit already. I don't think he's even gonna play any more cards. Let's see. Oh, he's still gonna fight for it, but this game is as good as won. He's not even gonna kill our tank. Yeah, he surrenders. It was a pretty easy win. Okay, so we are facing against a plant-based Aqua. So I guess there's nothing really special about this. This is a pretty standard. The ramp base is quite weird because it runs a Goda Rice instead of the double Nutcracker. So we'll try to play around their steals. Yep. Ooh. I wanna play this. They're at 2 energy, so they shouldn't be able to kill us. How are they gonna be able to kill us? The beast cannot. Yeah, they can't kill us because they're only at 2 energy. So that's good. We kill their tank. We can do some chip damage to their beast. They should play a card here. Oh, they didn't play a card. That's fine as well. We are drawing heavily to our bug, which is not ideal, but we can still kill this beast with this combo. Then let's just wait to redraw for our backliner, and then yeah, we discard another card. So yeah, let's just try to stall and discard their cards as we wait for us to redraw our cards to our Disablosaur, and then we should easily win the 1v1. It's not enough to kill. You ordered that wrong. Okay, so we can let go of our bug now and then just disable his cards. So next turn he only has Ronin and Koi, and he used both Ronins in the previous turn, so this turn we can easily win this game. Another thing to note in this Disablosaur is it can put out tons of shield. Like 230 is the max shield it can put up, which is way high. So there we get an easy win. Okay, so it looks like we're facing off against the same opponent with the double discard. The triple antenna, I'm sorry. So again, we'll have to try to play around this antenna and hope that he does not play the bunny. Yeah, this is triple antenna? No, double antenna plus timber. He does get the extra shield. So the double Sanda won't actually kill him. This is just 1 HP shy. It would do 292 damage, so he's alive. Okay, so we can try to kill it with the Vine Dagger. Okay, so we at least steal one more energy. Then we kill him off. Let's try to disable his cards. And then we probably try to kill our plant now. We play the double Ronin at the back, I guess. That's Carrot. Might even last stand. No, it's live. Unfortunate that we actually draw more cards to the plant, but we can pass. So it does split attack. So what we can do here is actually play all our cards and kill it. Try to kill it. So we can save our cards in the midliner. He may actually play the so we can play it a bit like this and then disable the no, we don't need to disable. I want to save the disables for the 1v1. So let's play it like this. So we'll go for the fear. Oh, it wasn't fear, so we'll end up killing this. Last stands. Oh, even the crit. I'm gonna actually headshot and then try to discard. He's actually out of... I may actually survive if I try to play the bait, but let's not. That's a Sunder. That's a Tire Trump. Yeah, I would have survived if I played it. Probably only play one card, so we'll just double disable again. Yeah, doesn't play anything, so he's dead. So there we see the power of the discard bug plus the Disablosaur. They're left with literally no cards to play because we discard them and then we disable with the Disablosaur. So we don't really get very good 1v1s in the current matchups we're getting, but you still get to see the power of the Disablosaur here. So I've been playing the same people for quite a while. Looks like there's not many people queuing right now, so I'm gonna play a clip of the Disablosaur battle I played before against another top player. So let's go ahead and show it. So here I was still running my midline beast and I still didn't have my Pocky tank because I comboed that. So here in this game it's clearly shown when the tank dies, this midline beast cannot do anything. It just gets obliterated immediately by the bird or aqua backline that they have. So if I was playing the discard bug here, even if the tank died immediately, I could still play the snail shell and brick wall and try to stall the game. So here it is shown that my beast just immediately dies again immediately after my plant dies, which is why I chose to replace the beast. So in this unfortunate 1v3 matchup I had to play, we need to get a bit lucky here in order to win. So I was doing the right thing, trying to stall. So in my opinion, I think he should have played the hotbot the previous turn instead of playing the watering can, since there was no way I could have bursted him from full HP. Then here, yeah, he was trying to deal as much damage as he can, but I guess he should have saved up for, I guess, 4 or 5 energy or more before actually trying to attack me. So this was a lucky crit. And then at this point we can see that because of the disable, he actually cannot play his double nutcrack. And then because of the stun, the beast can't actually deal that much damage against me. So this just shows the power of the Disablosaur. Not only do you get the disables, you also get a stun on top of it. So we just play maximum cards to ensure that we kill either one if the bird passes or the bee, or if the bird uses egg bomb to sacrifice itself, or we hit the beast, we win either way. So the beast just doesn't have any HP left, and then we win. So this just highlights the power of the Disablosaur. And then I was even able to manage to upgrade this team when I swapped in the bug instead of the beast, because we survived more matchups against the bird and the aquas. So I wish to show you guys some more different games, but we keep facing off against the same opponents. So that's why I showed the replay clip of a previous game I had back when the servers were okay. And now after we played a couple of games, we can see that we upped our rank quite a bit. We are currently number 2. So we'll try to aim for number 1 in future sessions, but for now that will be all. Thanks.